Let us solve a problem on n jobs on two machines. They are given, consider the processing time in minute of 5 jobs on two machines and the order of the machine they are given. That is M1, M2. We need to find optimal sequencing and idle time for both the machine. From Johnson algorithm, first construct a box having 5 jobs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since the order of the machine is given M1, M2, here you have to write M1 and here you have to write M2. The next for machine 1, the least job is for the 2. And then here you have to write 1, 2. The next for machine 2, the least processing time is 2 for the job 1. Here you write 1 to cancel. Similarly for machine 1, the least job is for 4. You to cancel. For M2, the least time is 4. Respective job is 5. Here you write 5. The remaining job is 3 to cancel. It is the optimal sequencing. Optimal sequencing is 2, 4, 3, 5, 1. Then next to find the idle time and total after time, we construct the table. Here you have a job. Since the given 5 jobs, we construct a table. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the order of the sequencing here, we know it is 2, 4, 3, 5, 1. Since the order of the machine they are given M1, M2, so here you have to write M1, here you have to write M2. For each machine, there is an in time and out time. Here you have to write in, out. In last column, you have to write idle time for the last machine. Idle time for last machine, that is M2. Here in the table, you have M2. We fill up the table. In time is 0 for machine 1. For job 2 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. For 4 is 3. 3 plus 1. You will get 4. Then next for job 3 is 9. 9 plus 4, 13. For 5 is 10. 10 plus 13, 23. Here I write 23. 23 plus 5 you will get 28. The next for machine 2, the in time is 1 for job 2. Job 2 we have 6. 6 plus 1, 7. Here you write 7. For 4 it is 8. 8 plus 7 we will get 15. Here you write 15. For 3 you have 7. 7 plus 15 you get 22. Here you write 23. 23 plus 4 we get 27. Here you write 28. For job 1 it is 2. 2 plus 28 we get 30. Then to fill the idle time for last machine, since the machine 2 has to wait for 1 minute, and hence it will be the idle time. 7 minus 7 is blank. 15 minus 15 blank. 23 minus 22 1. 28 minus 27 is 1. The next we'll write the total time, total elapsed time, total elapsed time is here you have 30. You will get 30 minutes. The next idle time for machine M1. for machine M1, the idle time, your total time got 28. Therefore, 30 minus 28 will get 2 minutes. For machine 2, it is for machine 2, the total time is 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, you will get 3 minutes. That is, we will going to discuss on n jobs on 3 machines. Before going to the problems, here in sequencing, if you have n jobs on 3 machines, we will convert this type into n jobs on 2 machines by checking the following condition for any one condition. That is, first, minimum processing time of first machine must be greater than or equal to maximum processing time of third machine. The second, minimum processing time of third machine, minimum processing time of third machine must be greater than or equal to maximum processing time of second machine. That is, we will discuss on n jobs on 3 machines. Here we will convert n jobs of 3 machines into 2 machines. We will need to check for any one of the condition. There is minimum processing time of first machine must be greater than or equal to maximum processing time of a second machine, or minimum processing time of third machine must be greater than or equal to maximum processing time of a second machine. Once any of these condition is satisfied, then we will convert the given problem, that is n jobs on 3 machine into n jobs on 2 machine. Let us go for the problems on n jobs on 3 machines. First problem, there are 3 machines. There are 3 machines which perform turning, threading, and knurling. The order of machine is M1, M2, M3. Order of the machine M1, M2, M3. Find the optimal sequencing and idle time of all the machines. On the given table, having 4 jobs, and there are 4 jobs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is a machine M1, M2, and M3, and the values are given 3, 8, 13, 3, 8, 13, 12, 6, 14, 5, 4, 9, 2, 6, 12. This is the problem they are given where the number of job is 4 and machines we have 3. Let us go for the solution. There are 3 machines which perform turning, threading, knurling. They say machine 1 will perform turning, machine 2 will perform threading, machine 3 will perform knurling operation. The order of the machine they are given, that is M1, M2, M3. We need to find the optimal sequencing and idle time of all the machine, and they are given a table having 4 jobs on 3 machines. Since they are given number of machines, they are given 3 and the jobs are greater than 3, and hence we call it as a n jobs on a 3 machine. Let us go for the solution. First we will need to identify the minimum processing time. Minimum processing time for first machine. Minimum processing time in first machine, that is we have 2 minutes. Question paper they are given time in minutes. Similarly, we need to identify minimum processing time for last machine, that is machine 3. It is minimum processing time for third machine. For third machine, out of 13, 14, 9, 12, minimum is 9. Is 9 minutes. Then next, we need to find maximum processing time. Maximum processing time for second machine. For second machine, the maximum processing time is 8. Here you have to write 8 minutes. From the above, the minimum processing time, for third machine, is greater or equal to maximum processing time for second machine, that is 9 is greater than 8. Therefore, condition is satisfied. Once the condition is satisfied, we will consider 2 machines, say machine G and machine H. Consider machine G equal to, since the order of the machine, there is order of the machine, they are given order of the machine, they are given M1, M2, M3. Since in the question they are given order of the machine M1, M2, M3, we need to consider the 2 machine, say machine G and machine H, such that machine G, since the order is M1, M2, M3, we need to consider M1, M2 first. That is machine G is given by M1 plus M2. And machine H, we need to consider last 2 machines, that is M2 plus M3. Then next, we'll rewrite the table this is for machine G and machine H, and they're given job. Since they're given 4 jobs, we'll write 4 jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever the table they're given in the question, we need to reconstruct instead of 3 machine, 2 machine. That is machine G and machine H. Machine G and machine H, where machine G is nothing but M1 plus M2. For job 1, 3 plus 8, it is 11. Here you write 11. Similarly, for job 2, 12 plus 6 is 18. The next for job 3, 5 plus 4, 9. For 4, 2 plus 6, 8. Similarly, for machine H, is 2 plus 3. It is 2 plus 3. 8 plus 13 will get 21. For job 2, 6 plus 14 will get 20. For job 3, 4 plus 9 will get 13. For job 4, will get 6 plus 12 will get 18. That is the given problem. That is n jobs on 3 machines. We are reduced to 2 machines. Once we reduce to 2 machines, we will apply Johnson algorithm to find the sequencing. That is from Johnson algorithm, the sequencing, since they're given 4 jobs, we will construct 4 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the machine G and machine H. Here you have tried machine G, and here you have tried machine H, because the order of the machine, they're given M1, M2, M3, they are taken M1, M2 for machine G and 2, 3 for machine H. Then you have to represent machine G and machine H. The next, to get this sequencing, we'll check with respect to this table. In this table, for machine G, which job is having least time? That is job 3 is having the least time. For job 4, we are having a least time. That is 4. Here you have to write 4. Then next you have to cancel it. Then next we have to check with respect to machine H. For machine H, you have 21, 20, 30. The least is 13. The expected job is 3. Here you have to write 3. Then next you need to cancel. Next with respect to machine G. Machine G, you have 11, 18. The least is 11. The expected job is 1. Here you have to write 1. You need to cancel. Then the left out job is 2. Here you have to write 2. Therefore, the sequencing is 4, 1, 2, 3. Here you have to write optimal sequencing. Optimal sequencing is 4, 1, 2, 3. Then after writing optimal sequencing, to find total elapsed time, we'll construct the table. Here you have to write job since they have 4 jobs, we'll consider 4 horizontal lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the order of the machine, they're given order of the machine, since they're given M1, M2, and M3. We need to write in the same order. Suppose if they're given M2, M3, M1, then you have to write M2, M3, M1. Since in the question paper, they're given order of the machine as M1, M2, M3, you have to write in the same order. That is, here you have to write M1, M2, and M3. The last you need to write idle time for the last machine, that is for machine 3. For machine 3. Since for each machine there will be an in time and out time will drop. That is for each machine there will be an in time and out time. Here you have to write in, here you have to write out, in, out, in, out. That is for each machine you need to write M1 in time and out time. Then for the job, whatever the sequencing you got, we have 4, 1, 2, 3. In the same order you write 4, 1, 2, 3. Then we will fill the table based on the given table in the question paper. For machine 1, for job 4, for machine 1, since the in time is 0, we will consider the job 4, since the job 4 is the beginning of the job, it will enter the machine 1 at in time considering 0. In the table for job 4 on machine 1, the time taken is 2. 2 plus 0, you will get 2. The next in time for job 1 is after 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, the job 1 will go to machine 1. For job 1 on machine 1, you have 3. 3 plus 2, you will get 5. Then 5 for job 2. For job 2 is 12. 12 plus 5 will get 17. Here you write 17. That means after 17 minutes, the job 2 will be completed. Job 3 will enter, and hence the in time for job 3 is 17 minutes. Then next for job 3, the time is 5 minutes with respect to machine 1. 5 plus 17 will get 22. The next similarly you have to construct for the machine 2 and machine 3. That means job 4 will enter the machine 2 after 2 minutes. Here you write 2. After 2 minutes, that is the job 4 will enter the machine 2 after 2 minutes with respect to machine 2. Forgot about machine 1 is already over. We'll check with respect to machine 2 for job 4. For job 4 on machine 2, we have 6. 6 plus 2 will get 8. The next for job 1 on machine 1, it will be completed in 5 minutes. Even though job 1 is completed in 5 minutes, the work table is not available because job 4 it will take 8 minutes, and hence job 1 will enter machine 2 after 8 minutes. Then similarly for job 1 on machine 2, we have 8. 8 plus 8 will get 16. For job 2, it will enter after 17 minutes. Even though job 1 is completed in 16 minutes, job 2 is still in working in machine 1. And hence job 2 will enter the machine 2 after 17 minutes. Then next for job 2, it is given 6. 6 plus 17 will get 23. Then next similarly for job 3 will enter after 23 minutes. Job 3 it is 4. 4 plus 23 will get 27. Will get 27. The next will fill with respect to the machine 3. The job 4 will enter after 8 minutes. Job 4, you have 12. 12 plus 8 will get 20. Will get 20. Then job 1 will enter after 20 minutes. The time is 13. 13 plus 20 will get 33. Job 2 will enter after 33 minutes. Job 2, the given 14 will get 47. 47. For job 3, is the given 9, we will get 56. The next you need to find the idle time for machine 3. For machine 3, since it has to wait for 8 minutes to get the job 4, and hence here you write 8. The next 20 minus 20 is 0, 33 minus 33, 0, 47 minus 47 is 0. The next we will calculate the total idle time, total elapsed time and idle time of each machine. To find total elapsed time, total elapsed time is for the last machine, the out time is 56, and hence total elapsed time is 56 minutes. That indicates in this optimal sequencing, there is a job has to process from 4, 1, 2, 3 in the order M1, M2, M3. It will take 56 minutes to perform all 3 operations on a respective machine. The next to find idle time for machine 1, say M1. For machine M1, the time total elapsed time is 56. Total elapsed time is 56. For machine 1, you are calculating the out time is 22. Therefore, 56 minus 22, you will get 34 minutes. Then for machine 2, that is M2. For machine 2, M2, here machine 2 has to wait for 2 minutes to get the job 4, and then 2 plus 8 minus 8 0 plus 17 minus 16 1 plus 33 minus 33 0 plus the out time for machine 2 is 27. That means we will get 56 minus 27. Then we will get 3 plus 26, 56 minus 56 minus 27, we will get 29, we will get 32 minutes. That is for the machine 2. Then for last machine, that is for machine 3, M3, for machine M3, in last column, we have 8. It is 8 minutes. It is total elapsed time is 56 minutes. Machine 1, the idle time is 34 minutes. For machine 2, 32 minutes. Machine 3 is 8 minutes. This completes the first problem. Let us solve one more problem on n jobs on 3 machines. Just I will copy down the problem. Find the sequencing find the sequencing that minimize the total time required, that minimize the total time required in performing the job on 3 machines in the order C, B, A. Processing time in minutes. the given table having the number of jobs 6. The job here they're given 3 machines M1, M2, M3. Since they're given the machine as machine A, machine B, and machine C, and they're given 6 jobs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the values they're given the column 8, 3, 8, 7, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 7, 9, 2, 2, 10, 1, 5, 9, 6, 1. They're given. Let us go for the solution for the given problem. Important from exam point of view. Find the sequencing that minimize the total time required in performing the job on 3 machines in the order that given C, B, A. The processing time in minute they're given, and they're given there are 6 jobs on 3 machines. Since we have number of job is greater than 3 and we have 3 machines, then the given problem is of n jobs on 3 machines. Let us calculate the minimum time on first machine. That is machine A. In the given table, the minimum time 8, 7, 6, 9, 10, 9. The minimum time on machine A is 6 minutes. Similarly, I have to find minimum time on last machine. That is for machine C. It is minimum time on machine C. Minimum time on last machine, we have 1 minute. The next we have to find maximum time on second machine. It is machine B. The maximum time on machine B, it is 6 minutes. It is 6 minutes. After finding minimum time of machine A and machine C and maximum time on machine B, we need to check from the above. From the above, minimum time on first machine A is greater than or equal to maximum time on machine B. That is, you have 6 is greater than or equal to 6. That is 6 is equal to 6. Since the minimum time on first machine is equal to maximum time on machine B, therefore condition is satisfied. Once the condition is satisfied, consider 2 machines, say machine G and machine H, such that machine G must be equal to order of the machine is the given C, B, A, and hence machine G we need to consider C plus B, and machine H you need to consider B plus A. Based on the order of the machine, we need to write. In the question paper, since they're given order of the machine C, B, A, and hence machine G, we need to consider C plus B, and machine H, we need to consider B plus A. Then after getting machine G and machine H, we'll rewrite the table. That means we'll reduce the given table. There is n jobs on 3 machine to n jobs on 2 machine. The number of jobs, since they're given 6, we'll write 6 jobs and 2 machines. We'll write jobs, job 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and machine G, and this is machine H. For machine G, you need to calculate C plus B. It is C plus B. 8 plus 3 is 11. 8 plus 3 is 11. Similarly, for job 2, 4 plus 3, it is 7. Then 7 plus 5 is 12. 2 plus 2, 4. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. That is for the machine G. Then similarly, with respect to machine H, we need to consider, for machine H, we need to consider B plus A or A plus B. 8 plus 3, 11. 7 plus 4, 11. 6 plus 5, 11. 9 plus 2, 11. 10 plus 1, 11. 9 plus 6 is 15. Then next, after reducing the table into 2 machines, we using the algorithm, Johnson algorithm, we find the sequencing. From Johnson algorithm, since the given 6 jobs, we'll construct a 6 box first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. And you need to represent machine G and machine H. Machine G in this direction and machine H. For machine G, in machine G, the least processing time is 4. The respective job is 4. Then here you have to locate 4 and you need to cancel. Then next you need to locate with respect to machine H. In machine H, the least processing time you have 11. Here also you have 11 for job 1, or job 2, job 3, job 5 also you have 11. In this case, we call it as a type. In this case, we need to identify the job having highest processing time in the next machine. If it is a tie, we will repeat again. If it is a tie, then we need to check with respect to other machine having more time. It is for job 3, it is having more processing time. And then job 3, we need to assign here. And then we need to cancel. The next for machine G. For machine G, the least processing time is 6. Respective job is 5. And then here you have to locate 5. And cancel. Then next you need to check with respect to machine H. For machine H, we have 11, we have 15. Least is 11. Again, you have tie. Then you need to check with respect to other machine having highest processing time. That is for job 1. And then you have to locate job 1 here. And then you have to cancel. The next we have to assign with respect to machine G. For machine G, we have 7. Here also you have 7. Then you have to check with respect to other machine having the highest processing time. Highest processing time is 15. The respective job is 6. And hence here you try it 6. And you have to cancel. Then left out job is 2. You have to locate 2 here. And you have to cancel. That means this is the optimal sequencing. Here you have to write optimal sequencing is given by 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 3. After finding an optimal sequencing, to find a total elapsed time, we'll construct a table. First, we will write the job since they're given 6 jobs, we'll construct 6 lines, horizontal rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And they're given 3 machines. We construct 3 machines. 2, 3. And they're given sequencing, you know, is 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 3. Then order of the machine they're given in the problem. That is order they're given C, B, A. Since the order of the machine they're given as the C, B, A, the table we need to consider in the same order. That is, first you have to write machine C. Here you have to write machine C, and next machine B, and machine A. The same order you need to construct. It is machine C, B, A, C, B, A. The next, for each machine there is an in time and out time. Here you have to write in, out, in, out, in, out. In last column, you need to write idle time for the last machine. It is idle time for last machine. In this problem, the last machine is machine A. For machine A, then we will fill up the table. In time is 0. For jobs machine C, you need to look with respect to the given data with respect to machine C. For machine C, for job 4 is 2 plus 0, you will get 2. In time is 2. Then similarly, with respect to job 5, with respect to job 5, they are given 5 minutes. 5 plus 2 will get 7. For job 6, 1 plus 7 is 8. For 2, 3 plus 8, 11. For job 1 it is 8. 8 plus 11 we get 19. For job 3 is 17. 7 plus 19 we will get 28. 7, you have 7 plus 19, you will get 26. The next, for machine B, similarly you have to construct for machine B and machine A. For machine B, the in time for job 4 is 2. With after 4 minutes only, job 4 will enter onto the machine B. Let us check with respect to machine B data. For job 4, it is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Then machine job 5 will enter the machine B after 7 minutes. Hence you have to write 7. It is 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. Here you have to write 8. For 6, 6 plus 8 is 14. Here you have to write 14. For 2, they are given 4. 4 plus 14 is 18. Here you have to write 19. For 1, it is 3. 3 plus 19. 3 plus 19 will get 22. Here you will write 26. For job 3, it is 4. For job 3, they are given 5. 5 plus 26 will get 31. Then similarly, you have to write with respect to machine A. For machine A, in time for job 4 is 4 minutes. For machine A, for job 4, they are given 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Here you would write 13. For 5 is 10. 10 plus 13 is 23. For job 6, they are given 9. 9 plus 23 will get 32. Thereafter 32 minutes, job 2 will enter. Job 2 is 7. 7 plus 32 will get 39. Here you would write 39. 39 plus 8 will get 47. 47 plus 6 will get 53. Here you would write 53. Then next, we need to write the idle time for last machine. That is, for last machine is machine A. For machine A, it has to wait for 4 minutes to get the job to process. And then here you have to write 4. 13 minutes, 13, 0, 23, 23, 32, 32, 39, 39, 47, 47 is blank. The next, after filling this table, we need to write the total elapsed time. Total elapsed time from the table, total elapsed time is given by at the last machine, whatever the time we got, out time got 53. Hence here you write 53 minutes. The next to find idle time for machine A. For machine A, in the last column, you have 4, and hence you will get 4 minutes. Then similarly for machine B. For machine B, here you have machine B column, it has to wait for 2 minutes. This 2, it is idle time. Plus, you need to check with respect to diagonal. 7 minus 4 is 3. Plus 8 minus 8, 0. Plus 14 minus 14 is 0. Plus 19 minus 18 is 1. Plus 26 minus 22, we will get 4. Plus out time is 31. That is 53 minus 31. 53 minus 31. Then if you calculate 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 53 minus 31, you will get 22, or you will get 32 minutes. That is for the machine B. The next idle time for machine C. Similarly for machine C. For machine C, here you will not get any difference. You will get only elapsed time is 53. Total elapsed time is 53 minus 26. 53 minus 26, we get 27 minutes. We get 27 minutes. This is the solution for the given problem.